Are you one of the 75 to 80% of recreational players who do this? Now, when I say 75 to 80% of players, I'm actually including myself because I'm going to show you a clip of how I served when I played on tour. Now, you clearly see that I'm dragging my right foot around, me as a right-hander, and that is wrong. Now, to my excuse, biomechanics wasn't as much developed as it is now, and the serve was kind of something like, okay, get the thing in and get started. So in this video, I'll tell you why it's bad and how to fix that. And trust me, I would have loved to have been taught that correctly. When you're bringing your foot up to the line, you're opening up way too soon and you can't load properly. Because we now know, of course, that the majority of where you get your power from is coming from your back leg. It's how effectively you can load the back leg, the back hip, and how effectively you can actually fire it. And if you're doing this, that's not going to happen ever. First step to fix this is literally adjust your step, adjust your serving position. So it's very easy, of course, if you're staggered right foot behind the left to come around. So the first step literally is step back with your right foot. So ideally, if you were to see a clock face on the ground, your left foot points towards 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and your right foot is staggered off to a 7 o'clock position. And that already makes it a lot tougher to step around. But it makes it a lot easier, and that's the good news, to load down and back. So next time you're watching the pros or really good servers, check what their original stance is. I doubt that you'll ever see anybody do this. Second drill, take something that you can put right next to the tip of your left foot if you're a right-hander. Of course, if you're a lefty, you do it the other way around. But make sure that it's not anything that you can step on and then twist, fall, and all that kind of stuff. And then serve. Because you know that if you bring your foot around, you're going to kick that thing over. And yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have kicked all. I'm kind of blaming two coaching cues that are still around, unfortunately, for the step around a whole lot. So the number one thing is, and I was taught those two, believe it or not, but this is 40 years ago, so we should have kind of nixed them by now, is push the left hip over the baseline into the court. Wrong. That also leads to stepping around because you have more range that way. And it's just plain old wrong. So that's definitely not what you want to do. The second one that I'm still seeing, and I still see coaches have their clients do this, is the serve is like a throw. It's not. It is really not. So let's get rid of that. What can I do instead? Think of the serve, especially to get into the shoulder over shoulder, left shoulder over right shoulder, hip over hip, as more of a shot put motion. Just simply take a ball, can be a weighted ball as well. Pull your foot up, get into your loading position, and from here on out, this is what you want to do. And yeah, just minus the letting the ball drop on your head. So let's get rid of the step around because yes, I do think actually that really did hurt my shoulder because again, as I said, you're trying to find extra range that you can't get out of your hips if you load incorrectly.